I feel like, this has been long overdue, like I mentioned before. And, I have a truly talented and passionate musician in the studio with me. And you like my introduction before, and I'm going to do it again. I have with me in studio Mr. Selwyn Kung Fu Pitt. I had to be dramatic. How you doing, man? Welcome. Welcome. We should have a drum now.
The next time I come back, I'll just walk with a kick, snare, and hi-hat.
Yeah. And we do it.
Because that's a different ballgame.
I know.
Different ballgame.
Let's jump into things straight away. You have been doing this practically all your life.
Yep. I can't get away from it. I tried to.
Yeah.
I sleep, breathe, music.
Everything is music. And I mean, you're such an accomplished musician. You're pretty much a one-man show. When you see Mr. Kung Fu Pitt performing, it's because he's touching every instrument that you could think about, and you're wondering, does this guy have extra arms that we don't know about,
Listen, a guy saw me up at the fort. I play at Fort Matthews on Saturdays.
Yeah.
And he said, never in my wildest dreams, he seen me walking around town, right?
Yeah.
Could I ever imagine you doing what you're doing?
Yes. See that? What inspired you to get involved in music?
I think I was just born to do music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was just born to do music. No matter how I try to get away from it, I can't.
Yeah. Tell me about some of your early experiences performing, whether it's,
you know of Colleen Davis,
groups.
right?
What's the name?
Colleen Davis?
Yes.
Well, I'll give you a little story about Colleen.
This is a Jamaican singer with
Yes.
All right.
We had a vocal group in Toronto,
Mm-hmm.
and we were looking for a female singer.
Mm-hmm.
Colleen came and could not make it.
Mm-hmm.
That's when she moved back to Jamaica. The two guys, people hear me singing and think I can sing. The two guys that I sang with from Detroit.
Yeah.
I'm talking about them and I'm getting cold bumps.
Yeah.
These guys can sing.
Yeah.
They heard me singing at a show doing Earth, Wind and Fire Reasons.
Oh, Lord, one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And drafted me immediately.
Just like that.
Yeah.
I know. Take me through and take our viewers through your portfolio. I know you have a photo album.
Yes.
On your lap. We're going to go through that photo album just now, boy. That
Well,
photo album. So tell me, how does things start off? Because I know you've worked on cruise liners, you've had gigs all over the U.S., Toronto.
You see, I'll tell you, I'm sorry I didn't do what I'm doing here when I was in Toronto. When I was in Toronto, I played with bands all over the United States and Canada. If I did what I was doing here, I would not be here.
Yeah.
Because, the way music is right now, club owners prefer to hire one person than hire six. It costs them less.
There you go.
Right? And with the internet and everybody has a recording studio in the house now, right?
Yep.
They don't know nothing about music.
But they got it.
It's cut and paste, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you something. One of the guys that I admire here the most, the person I think here has the most potential is Killer.
Wow.
That guy is deadly.
Wow.
He is deadly. From the first time I saw him, I was amazed. And he's going to put this island on the map. I'm telling you that.
Yeah.
The guy has talent coming out of his ears everywhere.
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
He's very, very, very talented.
He is. And I think the entire, Trinidad and Tobago knows it now.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time, You stay on the right path, you link with the right people.
I still feel he got
mindset.
cheated in Trinidad with him.
No, that's a whole different show.
That's just my opinion.
I know.
I mean, Marshall is in his own class.
Oh, yeah.
You can't class anybody with Marshall, right?
Yeah.
Because he's always one step ahead of everybody.
True.
But Marshall can't perform with Killer.
No
way.
Yeah. Yep.
You can fool me with anything. You can't fool me with music.
Yeah. Tell me about some of your most memorable performances you've had, Mr. Pitt.
Well, we opened for Sting and the Police in the Police Picnic in Toronto.
No way!
Yeah.
See what I mean?
We were the opening act, myself and the same two guys I was telling you from Detroit.
Yeah.
We were singing with a group called the Bendith Band. The drummer in the band played with Weather Report.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if people know who Weather Report. That's
Mullen? Yeah.
They're a a fusion band that was huge. But he was a drummer in the band.
Mm-hmm.
He came into rehearsal late one day, and I was sitting behind the drums playing soca music.
Mm-hmm.
He was totally amazed. Where are you going to play that stuff, right?
Yeah.
He said, me.
Yeah.
And had me teach him how to play. And this guy, he represents Yamaha all over the world. Anywhere he goes, there's a brand new drum set waiting on him.
Nice.
Yeah. But we don't know what we have done here. Trust me.
No, listen. Yes, that I am.
When we were on the cruise ship,
yeah,
we played at the sports bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we playing in there. Sometimes it's really dead, and we play everything from Prince. Well, you heard me doing some Prince stuff,
yeah.
right? And it's dead. You start playing some soca music, the whole place goes crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about that music, but I think what's happening is that there was too much happening in it before, right?
Right.
That's, you see, if Marshall's music, I think the reason why reggae music goes over so big is because it's so empty.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so empty, so you can hear everything, right? The way calypso and stuff was before.
Yeah.
There's iron happening, this happening. There's too much.
Gotcha.
Too much.
I understand.
But Marshall's got it going on.
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
You see that song, "The Happiest Man Alive"? That song is going to be just like "Give Praise."
Yeah.
That song is going to live for a long, long time. I was surprised that he didn't win with that song.
Yeah. It's a really good song.
Yeah. It's a
really
beautiful. I do
good
that
song.
too.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Tell us about, now when you perform, give us an idea as to the amount of instruments you actually play.
Well, I'm playing drums and singing live.
Right.
But all the tracks that you hear playing was recorded in my house.
Yeah.
All the background vocals and everything was recorded in my house. Now, and I put a basic drum track on it because some of these songs are extremely difficult to sing and play.
Yeah.
Right. So what I do is play around. I don't play what's on the recording. Right. I play around that. But some of those songs, I even do "Tomorrow" by the Winers. That's my favorite gospel song.
Nice.
I've always wanted to sing that song.
Yeah.
So before, the first song I play every night when I play is "Tomorrow," because the words are very powerful.
They are.
Yeah.
I live my life tomorrow.
Yes.
That's a really good song.
Yeah,
Actually.
it's
really,
a
really
beautiful song.
Really,
well,
really good
actually,
song.
one of the guys from the Winers is going to be down at Prickly Bay on Sunday.
I heard. Yes.
He's
You're going to
actually
be
a bass
there.
player.
You're going to be there. You're performing.
I'm performing with a guy from Detroit on Saturday.
Nice.
And on Sunday, I'm performing with Quiet Fire.
Nice. Well done. That's right. You found a home with Quiet Fire.
Well, for now.
For now.
I told them they have to look for a drummer.
I was just about to say, you're like a Rolling Stone. You're like, hey, man, I just...
You see, when I sit there and I play with these guys, right, I love them to death, man, but they're still living in the 70s and stuff, man.
You got your...
I'm very restricted to what I can play.
Yeah, yes, I understand that. I could understand that.
It's time for me to move on.
Time for you to... That's why I said you're like a Rolling Stone.
It's time for me to move on.
Stone. I think the guys are enjoying this interview very much, you know.
Do you know I actually play roly-poly?
I wouldn't doubt. This is why we need to clear this place and let you come back and just tear it up.
I do roly-poly from the time, I'm telling you, when Carnival time when that song came out, I told people that song would tear the place up.
Yeah.
No. As a matter of fact, Andre Garvey told me when most of the bands passed in front of the judges, the ladies in the band will tell them to take that stuff off. They don't want to hear that. I tell you, man, they people here don't know what they got.
No, it's true.
It's the same with Grenada, right?
Yeah.
This is the most peaceful island in the Caribbean. It seems that the only people that don't know that is Grenadians. We have our little things every once in a while, but you couldn't pay me to live in Trinidad.
Yeah.
Well, it's true.
Well, I understand, and you're speaking your mind, and I respect that very much. What's one of the songs out of all the songs that you perform? I love asking people this question, especially musicians such as yourself. What's that one track that you will always perform no matter where you're performing?
Tomorrow.
That's a song, isn't it? Yeah.
Tomorrow and One Moment in Time by Whitney
One Moment
Houston.
in Time.
Do you know I sing that song in the same key as she does?
You do?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I heard you put down a Prince once.
It's a very difficult song to sing.
Yeah. I know you could do those notes. I know you could hold those notes. Because I heard you do...
I lost an octave off my voice, you know.
You did?
I used to sing really, really high. But if you're going to sing, please don't smoke.
Please
don't smoke.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, I can find ways around notes from the experience, right?
Yeah.
I can know if I can hit a note long before I hit it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
See, I'll tell you another thing about bands here. They don't like rehearsing. The vocal group that I was with in Toronto, we would rehearse one song for 3 days.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I played with a few bands here. After they play one song and they get to the chorus, they want to go to the next song. It don't work like that.
Yeah. You got to get it right.
Yeah.
You got to get it right.
Well, we sang very intricate harmonies, right? I mean, when I first started singing with them, I had to learn harmony parts like if it was the lead of a song because I couldn't hear the notes, right? But now I can hear them.
Yeah.
Like when I do Happiest Man Alive, Marshall does it in 2-part, I do it in 5-part harmony.
What's the difference? Bring me up to speed.
It's a huge difference. It opens the song like you would not believe.
Yeah.
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 Big People Party is 5-part harmony.
Oh, I love that song.
Oh, yeah.
I love that
That's
song.
another song. You see, eventually it's going to go back to live music.
Yeah.
Everything on that was recorded live.
Nice.
He forgot about all his sequencing and stuff.
The horns,
everything.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
That's another song. As soon as I heard that song, I said, that song must get over.
Yeah. Now, before we run out of time, we got to go to that photo album.
This photo
Which,
album.
Mr. Pitt, we need to get that digitally done up, boy, because they got some images in there.
Yeah.
And the album is, you've got on the cover, explain the name to me, The Kid.
My sister looked at this and said to me, are you crazy? A big grown man like you calling yourself a kid? I said, let me tell you something. Kids have the most fun.
True.
If it was left up to me, I would be a kid all my life.
Yeah.
That's why I called myself the kid, right? And
so I want you to, we want to share all these really, and maybe I can hold it, and then you tell me,
okay.
you know, Marlon, yeah. Bro, I haven't seen one of these in a long time. It just crossed my mind. I'm like, everything is just so electronic, you know. You know, a phone crashes or something, and all your memories gone, you know.
I'm still old school. That's why.
You're old school. I like that.
The songs that I perform live, I try to do songs that wouldn't die.
Oh, this is a classic image, Marlon. This is the one you really should get. This is the one you're sitting at the drum set.
Yeah, that's on a cruise ship.
Yeah. What cruise ship was this?
NCL.
NCL. Wow. It's another classic right here. We got a little light.
You know how this thing came up? We used to perform all over Canada with this group, and the guy said he wanted a show.
Yeah.
So all the stuff that you see here, that's my stuff here.
Yeah.
I said, you want a show? You're going to get a show. Yeah. Under this thing, we came on the stage, right? And once you open up your hand, the name of the band was written on the inside of the cake, right?
Nice.
Everybody had a letter, right?
Tell me about Illusion.
Yeah, that was a group I was on the road with in Toronto when I just got up there.
Yeah.
It was a pretty nice group. We used to do a lot of cover music.
Yeah. See right there. Yeah. I know. Wow.
All that stuff is from the cruise ship.
Wow.
See, when we went to the cruise ship, the band that I went on the cruise ship with, they were just 4 guys there. I was actually the drummer, but we had a Caribbean night. And the cruise director came and she said, man, Kung Fu, I need a show. I said, you want a show? Okay. I got up from behind the drums.
Yeah.
I went out front.
Yeah.
And just let the drum machine run.
Nice.
Yeah. I had people walking on their heads. There was one old lady that came on the cruise ship 5 times, right? I said, the only reason I'm coming here, son, is because of you. Little did she know when I was done, I was so tired. I was so glad to be in the Caribbean. I had to find the quickest beach when I get a show.
We're onto another image here. The Bended Band.
This band was the band that tore up Canada.
Yes.
This band.
That's you right here.
We did one album with RCA.
Yeah.
When it was time to do the second, this band was nominated for 10 awards in Canada.
Wow. When
it was time to do the second album, well, there was fighting here. We got blacklisted, right?
Oh gosh.
The guy was telling me, see this guy here? This guy is a genius.
Yeah.
You think Stevie Wonder can sing?
Yeah.
This guy is a genius. He's a junkie now.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. But I blame all of that on his mom because she believed that he would have been the next Stevie Wonder, right?
Yeah.
He never worked a day in his life.
Wow. I'm enjoying the costumes as well, you know what I'm saying? You know, this reminds me of Prince right here.
That was a television show we did in Toronto.
Yeah. Got a little light.
It was called Making Tracks.
Making Tracks.
Yeah, we were trying to teach younger people how to do recordings.
Yeah, yeah.
Is Eddie in this one? That's actually Eddie's band, eh?
That's Eddie's band. You did mention Eddie, and speaking of Eddie Bullen, and I understand you.
And this one here
play together, right?
Is in Connecticut.
This one right here.
This was in Quincy Jones's studio.
Very nice. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. What's in store for you? I know there's well, of course there's the event coming up, and another really good shot here. I'm going to tilt it so we don't get too much of a light. Yeah.
Well, I'm up at the cave on Saturdays, and I'm determined to get that place going. Thursday nights is usually
really
happening, right?
Yeah.
But they're trying to get it happening on Saturdays, so I'm determined.
Yeah,
I will die trying to get it happening.
Yeah. So just let our viewers know it's at the cave when?
On Saturdays.
What time?
Well, I usually play it by air. I usually start at 9, but last Thursday I covered for Roots.
Yeah.
Because one of the guys was sick. And there was 10 foreigners that walked in the place.
Yeah, yeah.
At 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I went and started playing Black Eyed Peas and Prince and you name it. Ooh. And they were going nuts.
Fantastic.
See, I can just look at the crowd and know what to play.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's a good musician right there.
You should hear my cover version of Give Praise.
Yeah. David Rather.
I did it instrumentally, but I have a steel drum playing the lead. It's incredible. And behind it's like a choir singing.
Wow. Wow.
It's incredible. Every time I play that song, people stand up and whistle and scream. Yeah. Yeah. But that's what I do.
Yeah. Tell me about because I know we're running out of time. We're almost out of time, but it's one of the greatest lessons you've learned from your entire existence being a musician and being passionate and being able to travel the world and play for different people of different races.
I'll tell you one.
What's
I'll
one
tell
of
you
that?
what it is.
One of the
Listening is just as important as practicing.
Yeah.
The bass player in Quiet Fire said to me, Kung Fu, everywhere I see you have a headphone on.
Yeah.
I said, that's me. Listening is just as important as playing.
Yeah.
I can hear something in my headphone and go home and pick it up sit behind the drums and pick it up.
Yeah.
That's why I think I was born to do this.
Yeah. Yeah. You were.
People think that I practice like I don't practice anymore.
Yeah.
Because I can hear something and pick it up like that. But I will start by practicing.
You should. My final question to you is this: when you go through this album, The Kid, what goes through your mind?
I wish I started doing what I'm doing here in Toronto.
Yeah. And I
Eddie's begging me to come back up here.
I really believe you because this is the second time you're saying this.
Eddie got as far as telling me he would send me a ticket.
Yeah.
Come back up.
Yeah.
Because if I'm up there, I'll be working constantly.
Yeah, yeah. You'll be tearing the place up, like you say.
I don't want to do. You see, when you sing constantly, that's why I try to do a lot of instrumentals too, because it's very difficult on your vocal cords.
Yeah.
So, that's why when you see those big acts like Prince and Stevie and them do concerts, they spread them out.
Yes.
Because you do a concert today and try to sing tomorrow.
It's crazy.
Especially soca music. Soca music is extremely hard on your vocal cords because you have to push harder.
True. True.
I can sing R&B for weeks and not lose my voice.
Yeah.
But I'm finding a way around it.
Yeah.
From my experience, there's ways of singing soca without losing your voice.
Sure.
You see, when you talk, you don't lose your voice. So you should not lose your voice when you're singing.
Yeah.
Singing should be as easy as talking.
Yeah. It's about control and everything else, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Mr. Pitt, it was a pleasure, sir.
You're welcome. Next time I come back, I'm going to bring my...
Come with the set, man. Let me do something, man.
Because that's a completely different approach.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And we see you in a different light. But folks, if you want to see Mr. Selwyn Kung Fu Pitt in action, of course, he performs at the Cave. That's Fort Frederick.
Yeah. Fort
Matthews, sorry. Richmond Hill. Check him out.
Easter weekend, I should be down at Excel Plaza. I have to go see Mr. Joseph right now. I played there Christmas time.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
And
fantastic.
Play power. They said there's nothing I can't play.
You touch it and you just do what you have to do. But all the best, and it was really an honor having you here this morning.
Thank you, my dear.
You're very welcome.